Hello YouTube, hello Robloxians, and welcome to Lumberland. This is episode number 8 of Building with CBR 1K. I've already paid for the bridge, so we're just going to get right into it. We need to go over and get some glass. And then we will go through the base and figure out what else is done. And I paid for the bridge a second ago, and it is still not down. Holy cow. Come on, Mr. Bridge. Where's the sun at? Alright, we're still at midday, so we're okay. It takes so long. Especially when you're watching it, it takes even longer. Hopefully we'll make it. Yeah. Alright, once I get over here to the store, we're going to go into a time warp, so I'm going to not talk during that time period. Purchasing glass and things like that is just time consuming. And I don't want to waste the whole video purchasing glass. So we'll time warp that piece. Hopefully I got enough room in this little car to be able to do it. And here we go. I guess I didn't want that glass. Well, welcome to Lumberland, folks. This is where you buy stuff and it all decides to explode and go everywhere. So, it took me 10 minutes about to buy it all, get it all put in the car. Probably a few $100s, a few $1,000s. There was 20 pieces of glass there, 8 of them at $50 a shot, 12 of them at 200 and some change, and now they're all over Lumberland. Alright, we're going to hit another time warp so I can try to buy this again. Looks like I was able to save 7 pieces of glass out of the 20 I just purchased. Okay, it looks like we got it. Whew. All right, and people wonder why other people duplicate. This is the exact reason. You go over, you spend a couple $1,000s on glass, you jump in your car, and poof, it's gone. I can't blame people for duplicating when stuff like that happens. You spend hours on end going out, chopping down wood, selling it, getting money so you can buy something to make an epic base, and then you turn around to spend 20 minutes buying glass because the first time you did it, it exploded and went everywhere. How awesome is that? Or you have to wait 7 days for the bridge to fall down. All right, go ahead, clicky the button. Yep, $100. Okay. And timer starts. Here we are, growing old. Still waiting. Is there like a fast forward button to this bridge? Do we have to jump in there? I'm afraid to jump out of my car, so I'm not going to jump into the booth and try to push the button myself. Oh, growing old. Still waiting. I could like go chop down a tree before this thing is done. Oh, I don't know how many of you guys know, but the reason why I've got the axe in my hand is so whenever I drive, I don't pick up the items in the back of my car if I choose not to. The axe will stop you from doing that. Oh, come on, climb, car, climb. It has taken over a minute for this bridge to go down. Still waiting. I'm not going to risk it with the bump. It'll blow everything up, and I know it. All right, let's try again. Do 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 do. Excellent, we made it. All right, so some of the upgrades or the new things that we've done. Clearly, we have finished the Lumberland Museum sign. It says museum because it's not a shop. For those people that keep asking me, hey, can I buy this? It's not a shop. It says museum. It doesn't say shop. Therefore, it's not for sale. I don't sell anything. There are too many scammers out there for me to even consider selling. So if I have stuff that people want that I have extras of, I usually just give it away. There's no reason for me to sell it because lo and behold, people just take your stuff or not give you the money for it, or you give them the money and then they don't give you the stuff. So it's pointless. It really is. There's a handful of people out there that won't scam you. Supposedly they're on the no scammers list or good buyers list, whatever it is in the Woods R Us or Lumber Tycoon Wikipedia page. But sorry to say, I've been scammed by the people that are on that list before. So it's a 50-50 shot. If somebody wants to take your stuff, they will. If they want to take your money, they just won't give you the stuff regardless. And even if you do a split out where you do the property, or it's off their property when you buy it, and then they decide to load out, if they don't whitelist you, they still take off with half your money. Yeah, big deal. They don't get you don't get the item, but neither do they. And they probably duplicated it, so it didn't matter because they're going to get a new one in 5 minutes anyways. Okay, rant over. Sorry. Just so nobody can, like that guy can glitch out my car and things go kaboomy again. Alright, so we're going to take this one inside with us. And we are going to maybe open. We're going to set it right there on that pressure plate so that way it holds it open. And we're going to get some of these things inside. Or not. And in the door you go. Alright, so as you guys can see, I have started the museum, just a little showcase. That's what we need the glass for. Go on the outside of this. It's going to do that all the way around. I need to fix that one. That one is messed up. But this is the way the museum has been set up. I think I'm going to change these axes around though and put them in order of which you can purchase them price-wise. This one's the silver axe. We've got the shark axe or rookery axe and the end of times axe and all the stuff that you got to get to build or to make that one on top of it. I figured I would do the same thing with the fire axe and the fire present. We have the eyeball back here in a little case by itself. The noob head, I got to get one more of them to put on the top of that, and then I'll put it into a case like I'm going to do with the ball here, where you got the ball present, the ball box, and then the ball itself. And I also need to get another coal so I can put that inside there. I've got the piece of glass up there for the front, just so everybody sees what it is. This year's presents are going to go right in front of these, so we'll have this year's presents out there as well. And then I think that whole section is going to be all of the other stuff you can get in the game. So it'll be fun. I've added a little bit of wood to it. Somebody gave me some gray wood, but unfortunately it was in a 4x4 square, so I've had to overplace some of it. I might consider changing it up and doing it in a 4x4 tile piece, all of this wood, and just destroying what I've got already there. I don't know yet. We'll see how well it looks. But again, I'm going to go into a time warp to bring all of this stuff inside the shop so you guys aren't sitting here watching me move things around. Okay, so that part is done. I got to figure out, actually, let's do this. So we can take this, maybe. Where are you at? Oh, I hate when that happens. Alright. And we could put this right there. Grab this one. 2 more turns. Yep, it's against it. Put it right there. Alright, we might be changing up the way we're doing this. I'm not liking it too much. Oh, come on. Alright, what I'm not liking too much is that little bit of space in there. I'm pretty sure if I put that in between the little pieces or the verticals, it'd probably look a little bit better. Means I'd have to change out the bottom and at least the top. We'll see. So that is that idea. And then we need to figure out the top. What I want to do... turn is basically put this up here. I'm gonna grab this ball and move it really quick, and then mate all of these up to it. Turn. There we go. Do the same thing. Okay. Oh. What the? Are you serious right now? That was right where I wanted it. There. Just to kind of keep the ball in place. Then we need to turn this one. Turn. Okay, now it's in the right spot. So now I want to try to make it so these numbers are going to face out. So I got to try to place the ball now and then put that last piece of glass up there. Huh. It might work. Rotate. Is it in the right spot? It is. Let's see. Come on. Come on. Shimmalama like 'em. There we go. Then we take and put one of these right on top of that box. Come on. There. Just like that. I don't like the little gap in it, but at least that way it shouldn't get messed with. I may end up changing these just because I don't like the way that that looks. We did finish up the lighting system. Kachowga. There it is. It lights up the whole place. The only downfall is I can't get lights inside of each one of these without changing the way I did the floor. But trust me, I did think about it. And so the lighting system is done. I am going to probably on the next build go up into those lights there and put a white background to them, just because I think it will look a lot better. Open door. I have a handful of little things like these I need to get fixed. I could claim that it's walkway lighting to make it look better, I guess. I do believe I showed you guys the new saw setup. If not, I will review the last video and go over what I changed on this. I finished up most of my little bins now. So the bins are individualized, compartmentalized, whatever you want to call it. So the wood actually falls down into their own bin. On some of them, like this one here, I've got a marker out in the front telling me which type of wood it is. Same thing with this one and this one, but the red and my regular wood that I've been building with, I do not. I also raised the roof a little bit for the wood area just to match up with this roof, because the next, hopefully, setting we can do is I'm going to finish the cover there all the way out and then finish off a cover for this to go all the way over there towards the sawmill, automated sawmill wood separator system. And all of that is going to be my housing area. So we're going to start the build for the first floor, which is going to be all of that space down there, all the way over to the sawmill setup and back to where those wood identifiers are. I may end up having to adjust the wood identifiers a little bit to the back, maybe, or just not worry about it. We will see. But that's going to be my first floor, and then this will be my second floor. I'm debating on covering the parking lot area, but most likely I will not until probably the third floor. If I get up that high, we will see. I still have to work on my little sitting area. I need to get some more green wood. I want to change the fountain around a little bit, see how I can fix that. And that is all that I have done. I do have the roof on. I showed you guys that. And then the lighting, I was telling you about how it lights up everything around it. Well, you can see I've got one light inside of that little building there, and it puts out that light around the edge, where I've got those strips of lights in this one, and the whole thing is lit up. It even backlights my sign. It is pretty awesome, I think. Oh, why do we have trees in my way? I can't do an outro with trees in the way. That turned that wood weird. Let's chop down this one too. Bye-bye tree. Boink. Move you two. Come on. We'll chop you guys up off camera. Alright. So this was number 8 of building with CBR1K. And a quick update in my little museum area. So now you guys understand the reason why I don't go off and buy things on camera. I try to minimize that as much as I can, but you seen the dang thing epically exploded everywhere. Pretty upsetting. So we're up to about 41 subscribers, so 9 more, and we will be doing a giveaway or a Let's Play or something. We'll figure it out. Most likely it's going to start the Let's Play series, and then once we hit 100, we'll do some giveaways. I do have some good items to pass out to the Robloxian community. So if you guys can, please subscribe, comment, share, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I do appreciate you watching. I hope you have a good night. YouTube, good night. Robloxians, good night. And as always, again, thank you for watching.